We have our next question which says given the following vital signs data, and we have given the vital signs data for a set of subjects. We have two subjects and which is captured as part of useObjd variable, and the visit related information is captured in visit c variable, and the numeric version of the visit variable is captured in a variable named visit n, and followed by HR, which could be our heart rate. So these variables are given for two subjects across different visits. And then it says baseline is defined as the last non-missing value prior to day one. And what is the value for the change from baseline for week one for subject 2? So this question is testing our understanding on the concept of baseline and change from baseline. So it said the baseline is defined as the last non-missing value prior to day one. If we take a look at the data, there are visits like pre-screening, screening, day one, week one, two, four, and so on for both the subjects. So it says last non-missing value prior to day one. So any collection before day one will will be the last non-missing value prior to day one is considered as baseline. So we have two visits which could be considered for baseline visit, and out of these two visits which are pre-screen and screening, the last available, which means the latest available value, becomes our baseline. The question is specifically testing our value for subject 2 at week 1. So first let us try to determine the what will be the baseline value for HR for subject 2. So for subject 2, the visits that can be considered for baseline or pre-screen and screening. If we take a look at the results, the value for HR at screening is missing. So, and the value for pre-screen visit is 84. The definition was last non-missing value. The last non out of these two values, 84 and missing, the last non-missing value is 84. So this becomes the subject's baseline. And the question is what will be the change from baseline for week 1. So at week 1, change from baseline has to be calculated as the result at week 1 subtracted from the result. We need to subtract the baseline value, which was 84. Effectively the answer is 73 minus 84. So we would get a negative result, and the difference is 11. So we will have the value of minus 11. Let us take a look at the options and see if we have minus 11 in it. The first option said minus 23, second one said positive 11, but the result has to be changed from baseline is calculated as the result minus baseline result. So 73 minus 84 will have a negative number, so 11 will not be correct. And we have minus 11 here on the third option. Let us check if this is the correct answer or not. So it says our response is correct.